Those are crankshaft plugs.
There you go. Can you see the hole through the white?
Oh.
Before and after.
You can see it.
No white. White.
Oh, barely. Yeah, there you go.
White. No white.
Yeah.
Less white. Look at the difference in hole size.
Yeah.
Big difference, huh?
Performance, stock. So,
No. Now we have panhead. Restricted. And Jim's.
and Jim's.
This is Jim's hole here. See? This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. See the difference? So it's a 16th, 7/64th, I think, and then we got a 3/32. That's what's inside of this shaft here. This is a big twin shaft from 81 to 86. And we're doing our oil pump upgrades on these shovelhead motors. And for some reason, Jim's does not include a restrictor in the end of the crank snout. So once you go and show them the crank snout.
Crank snout.
With a hole in it. Big hole.
Big hole in it.
Probably about a 1/4 thread. Probably matches these screws I have here.
Yep.
Imagine that, huh? So we're going to determine how much we're going to restrict the oil flow. Jim's response was, if it has a plug in it, use it. If it doesn't, don't. My response is, why the hell we put the plug in there if we're not going to use it? And why didn't you put a plug in the bag, you cheap bastards? So screw them. We're going to put a plug in every one of them. It's just a matter of which size. So we're going to have 3/32, 7/64, and 16th. I think that was 7/64. 5/64, excuse me, 5/64. So 60 thou, 75 thou, and 90 thou, roughly. So the difference in oil flow is we're probably going to double the oil flow each time we step these up, and how much actually goes in the crank, the rod set. This is controlling the oil going to the rod set. So if you make it too big, it will suck all the oil out of the motor, and you'll have no oil pressure in the motor. That's why on panheads with only one oil orifice feeding the whole motor, you have to have a smaller plug in it. One of these two, depending on the pump size, if you do an end oiler. This one over here being a shovelhead motor with a 2-stage oil system, where basically you got one hole feeding your top end and one hole feeding your crank, and they're at different places on the check valve. It kind of restricts the flow internally, but this will restrict it more. Alright, so you're going to use this on your bike, you think?
Yeah.
Same as Jim's?
Yep.
So we're going to make 4 of each plug extra and 2 for you and Fred. Okay, this is the bigger 3/32 size. So basically we have a stop set up in here. We have a rod down in here. Excuse me. So if you see there's a rod down here, stop. So it doesn't drop all the way down the hole. So that keeps the set screw from going in through. This is just a collet holder and it locks it in. So then all I do is I just put oil in it, right there. Bring it down like that, we drill it. Now I'm going to slow it down now because we're getting to a bigger thread size. The hole size, we'll drop it down about 75 minutes. And that last drill didn't seem to be as happy with the 16th drill. This drills it nice and stable. These are heat treated set screws. American made ones are. So now you have a bigger hole. So now you got 1, 2, and 3. So see the difference in hole size?
Yes, you can.
Just like putting bigger jets in your motor. Same thing. If you have the interior oil pressure of the motor, we don't like it. You can pull the cam cover off. Change out the plug here, our restrictor. And raise the oil pressure up a little bit. So let's swallow this to it.